Zombies started as an art form, I would say. The developers would try something new and see how the community reacted, which made some very creative ideas. And some couldn't even be finished due to hardware limitations. A prime example of that being Transit. The map was supposed to be the greatest of all time, but it ended up sucking because we had the fog in denses. And that's because the PS3 and the Xbox 360 at the time couldn't handle such size of a map. But anyway, modern zombies in BO4 feels like science more than an art form, plus reusing a bunch of old stuff to make up the lack of creativity. In this video, I will be taking a look at the downfall of zombies and how I think it will recover and why and when it happened. But as always, before we get into today's video, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching my last video and all the likes that I got. So anyway, my like goal for this video is probably gonna be 6 likes. It's a small goal, but I know you can smash it. But anyway, let's get into it. It all began in BO4, things getting changed for no reasons, such as the perk system and the specialist, which in it you chose the perks before you spawn in, and those 4 were the perks you had to use all match, unlike Classic where you went down and could get different perks. And this was because they were trying to remove the problem of crutch perks, which was not even a problem from the beginning. They were changing stuff that didn't need change, and even took out some of the core perks such as Speed Cola, Double Tap, and Young, and instead you spawned in with 200 health, and by having all 4 perks you reloaded much faster, and instead of Double Tap you had to pack a punch 5 punching times, and it sucked. It gets so annoying and so repetitive. At least it doesn't cost that much, but it's still annoying. And that mixed with spawning in with a specialist, you become too overpowered quickly. And that removed difficulty, and difficulty still remains an issue to this day. And in BO6, it's kinda made difficult, still way more than BO4, but it still has 0 progression with weapon loadouts, but I'll get to that when we get to BO6. Now we had a game before BO6, and that's called Cold War, which you all guys know and love. But Cold War is where modern zombies starts per se. BO4 was kind of in the middle of classic and modern. It started to define due to a mixture of old and new features, but it mostly serves as a hybrid. Cold War started introducing stuff like weapon loadouts and field upgrades. Some changes were good, like the removal of a perk limit, and some were bad, like the point system, which took out any meaning of a point count, which made you stick to the same damage weapons, such as a shotgun, or one weapon, or even a rocket launcher or a sniper rifle if you were desperate enough. The community most liked the no perk limit, while the rarity system and the point system, and that mixed with loadout system, were controversial per se. The game erased progression and difficulty, cause you would always spawn with a good gun and always the same gun and never spin box or buy another weapon besides getting the map 1 weapon through side Easter eggs, or even spinning the box, or even through challenges. The medals that show up and the HUD having no defining feature in comparison to older games made the immersion, the horror, and the aura disappear, which I know many in the community dislike, which is understandable. The maps felt way too similar, and it was just a factory map for almost all maps, which sucks. I would say that malware doesn't fall into this trap, but the other maps sure do. But as usual, that may only be my opinion about the game. Be sure to comment down below your opinion about that topic. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about that. Moving on to BO6, it has many good maps, and as of this recording, Tomb is the newest map released, so just so you know, my opinion on the game isn't like fully developed yet, because the game hasn't been out and the cycle hasn't, been ended, so just so you know. But anyway, let's continue. Some mid maps in my eyes, none of the maps are great and none suck. The maps are simply nothing special in my eyes, and that's kind of the problem. And like I said before, the newest map of this recording is the Tomb. The Tomb is like a casual version of Origins, like a much smaller and a light version of Origins. And then less original, of course. My main problem with BO6 is the point system. I know it was the same in Cold War, but now with BO6, I notice it way more because it's one of the biggest problems about the game. And that, mixed with everything being so point heavy, It's hard to enjoy, it causes the game to feel more repetitive through only having to use damage guns, because I want to use every type of weapon and try to make a challenge, and I can't do that if I have to use the same guns over and over to get kills and get points to buy all my perks, because the perk price goes up after a while, and that gets annoying, and that mixed with the point system really ruins the fun for me, because either it's way too easy or it's way too hard, because I can't get points. And that mixed with the fact that they're literally slapping every boss zombies from the previous maps onto the new maps just makes the game seem less original and more repetitive. They literally slapped every boss zombie from the other maps in BO6 onto the tube, and that kinda sucks. And maybe some of the boss problems may change in the future. It's sad that it has to start like that. So anyway, before moving on to the summary, I just want to say be sure to subscribe, click the notification bell so you never miss a video, and most people that watch my video are subscribed, so please do. I really enjoy the support, and it's totally free, and if I fall off you can always unsubscribe. So anyway, be sure to check that subscribe button down below. Anyway, moving on to the summary. In Cold War, they mastered the formula and made some adjustments to try to make it more refreshing, but it didn't work as they wanted it to do. Now in BO6, they tried to bring back some old stuff like the Gobblegum system and other stuff, but also carrying one of the biggest problems, which is the point system. They tried bringing back a bunch of old things like the jet gun, the mimic, and the ice staff to try to bring back some of the fans. We as fans do not want old stuff back, such as wonder weapons and other boss zombies. We want to see creative boss zombies and wonder weapons and back the old system or something like it. It doesn't have to be that the classic point system. It could be BO4 point system. It feels that they tried so hard but simply do not listen to us fans as much as before. They really need to bring back, maybe not the classic point system as mentioned before, but something similar to it. Maybe the BO4 system, maybe a entirely new system, but just something that makes me get points on hit and not kill, because that is one of my biggest issues with the game. It feels more like a business idea for Activision rather than an art form as it was before. And no, I'm not saying the newer games suck. I'm saying that they need to be more original, like the boss zombies and the wonder weapons, but also bring back the old point system or something like that and change the HUD. Stuff like that is what we want. And some stuff I just mentioned maybe can't be changed in BO6, and they will probably change in the next game, which I hope. And the next game is rumored to be a BO4 remaster, and as of this recording it's maybe 6 months until we get a release for that probably. So don't judge me if you're watching this in the future. I just hope they listen more to us and make it more original and bring back the things people actually want, and not bring back old boss zombies and wonder weapons. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoyed my video, be sure to like and subscribe. Most people, as I said before, that watch my video aren't subscribed, so if you aren't, please do. It's really easy to do, it's free, and it's a simple way to support me. And my like for this video is probably 5 likes, and if I fall off you can always unsubscribe. But anyway, I will probably post my video on next weekend, and let me know in the comments down below what you guys think, your opinions, your memories, and you can always comment down that and some video ideas if you're really that creative. But anyway, see you guys in my next video. Bye!